Hi guys! Welcome to Kenyan Meet Australia page. My name is Ngechi Gichomo and I am currently running the page. It is a new page obviously, and so feel free to follow the page, invite your friends and relatives who you know or think would be interested in finding out information about relocating to Australia, and I promise to hopefully have fun on this page. I know I want it to be as informative as possible, but at the same time I hope I won't bore you guys. Thanks for following, and yeah, let's discuss Australia. So I'll just give you a bit of a background about who I am. I came to Australia the first time in 2005. I came here to do my undergraduate degree. Yes, I am that old. And I studied for 4 years and then I moved back to Kenya. Worked in Kenya for 9 years and then I moved back to Australia. So you can do the math. You can know how old I am if you want. No, you wouldn't be able to. But yeah, so I moved back to Australia after 9 years of working in Kenya. Why did I move back to Australia? After working in Kenya for 9 years, I felt that I was stagnant at my place of work. I was not getting an opportunity to grow further. I did explore many opportunities while in the company that I was working in, and that was the company that I worked in 4 years before I came. So the other 5 years I worked in 2 other companies. So I've only worked in 3 companies in total in Kenya. So the one that I worked in before I came here, very good employer. I had such a good time. I did explore many opportunities while I was there, and it is while I was there that I took another course. So I did my undergrad here and then I did my MBA while I was in Kenya, and then after my MBA I tried to find opportunities to help me move further in my career, but unfortunately I was not seeing a way out. I was not seeing an option, so I decided to take the leap of faith and come back to Australia. So I have been here right now. This is my 3rd year and I am happy to be back here. Of course I am. Now I'm 3 years old, but more than that, it's been very different from the first time. So let me just continue with my background just a little bit before I go into your questions. So the first time I came to Australia, I came here as an undergrad student, and I was fortunate enough to have my father pay for my school fees. So while I was younger, I did not have to work to pay for my school fees, which is a blessing. And yeah, so when I came back the second time to do my 3rd degree, which was a master's by research course, I had to pay for myself. And guys, that journey was tough. It was tough. I had the hardest 2 years of my life, if I could put it like that, because it's not easy. It's not easy to raise school fees as an international student. It is not easy to study and work. And I had to do it because I had to pay school fees. You ask me why my father couldn't pay for it. I mean, I was grown and I decided to take this journey. So my dad was like, peace, all the best, do your thing, see you on the other side. So he wasn't being mean. He just wanted me to have my own sense of responsibility. And after all, for my MBA, I did pay half the school fees myself. So I had to do this. So it wasn't easy. At one point I had 2 jobs and I was doing research, and research requires a lot. It requires a lot of work, a lot of reading, a lot of writing, meeting my supervisors. It wasn't easy. And then on top of that, I had 2 other jobs that I was doing. Juggling all 3 was hard. I used to cry a lot. I used to feel like I'm going to explode a lot. But guys, imagine I made it. Yes, I made it. That's the point. The point is not that it was hard. The point is that I made it. And the reason why I'm sharing this part of the story is because I know of so many Africans, not just Kenyans, guys from East Africa, West Africa, South Africa, East Africa, West Africa, North Africa. I don't know many from North Africa, I would be lying. But yeah, people are doing it. People are making it. People are succeeding. Guys are coming here with only school fees paid for 1 semester, and you have to do the rest for yourself. And it's not easy. And I'm not saying there are no scholarship options. You explore scholarship options, but when you don't get a scholarship option, what are you supposed to do? Pack your bags and go back home? Nah, you keep going. So for me, it was not a very easy journey, but my point is we did it. Me and the several other Africans have done it. And the reason why I wanted to start this page is because I know so many people would call me, text me. I have some of my friends, mothers calling me, telling me that their friends, children want to come to Australia and they're just looking for information. And I was like, you know, it's good to help. For me, it's good to help. For me, it was, let me just do what I can. Well, I still have a free time right now. Do what I can to help people so that this journey can be a bit more easier. I was fortunate enough to come here the second time, but I remember the first time when I came here, I was so clueless. Yes, I do have siblings here, so I'm not saying that I was alone, but I was very clueless on the journey. I remember being told you need to do this, you need to do your IELTS exam, you need to do, and I'm like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about IELTS exam? What are you talking about? It was a lot, but because I had people who knew the process, they helped me through the process. And I know for some of you, and from the indication of the questions that I have been asked, which were quite a number, a lot of you are in a stage where you're thinking, okay, so what is this journey like? Where am I supposed to begin? I want to come, but I don't know where to start. So you're on the right page, and I'm going to help you get through the process as best as I know how. A disclaimer, some of your questions I cannot give you answers because I'm not an expert. It doesn't mean that I'm going to leave you hanging. I'm going to get you people who are going to help me through the process. But until I get the people to come on the show, I don't feel comfortable, not on the show, my gosh, to come and be recorded to give you information. I don't feel comfortable to share that part of information. So because of the level of expertise that is required, which I do not have, please forgive me for not being able to answer your questions today. But I will answer your questions in a couple of weeks time, if not a couple of days time. So yeah, so let's get to this. Let's get through this. Let's get started. Let's start this journey. Yeah.